What's going on, everyone? It's Stormer1092 here, bringing you another Battlefield 4 video. This time I just got done watching the official Fishing in Baku gameplay for Battlefield 4. It's 17 minutes on the Battlefield.com website. Oh, am I impressed. Oh my god, I can't wait for this game to come out. And just to let you know, this will be containing some spoilers to the trailer, so click off now if you don't want to have it ruined for you. So the first thing, you get into the trailer and there's this car scene where they're underwater and you have to make this choice on if you shoot the window or not. I'm guessing you would have to shoot the window, but then it cuts out and then it goes through all this even more sweet gameplay, and it seems like, you know, Battlefield 3, but just with better graphics and whatnot. But what I was impressed with was the lighting is one thing I've noticed right away, and god, it's even a step up above Battlefield 3, just like how we thought it was going to be. Also, the textures are even in higher resolution now. They did a pretty good job with it on the PlayStation 3 for Battlefield 3 even, and they're even better now. The character models are way better. And it's just like, wow, those things almost look real. The only thing I don't like is the shininess in the face. Yeah, I know when you're sweating, but you're not that shiny. But whatever. Also, what I've noticed is the HUD is pretty close to the same as what it was in Battlefield 3. It's familiar, which is a good thing, I guess. I guess Battlefield is trying to get to the point where you pick up a Battlefield game, no matter which game it is, it feels the same. Because we all know that, like, the difference between Bad Company 2, and Battlefield 3 were all different. They felt a little different, but they weren't too bad. I mean, they were different engines, and this is actually a different engine than Battlefield 3, because Battlefield 3 ran Frostbite 2, which you probably know, and this one's running Frostbite 3. But it still really seems like a Battlefield, and it still feels like one. And also what I've noticed in the trailer is that a lot of background noise. Holy crap. I mean, whether it's like someone screaming, dogs, just everything, seagulls, stuff like that. Then there was one scene where he was shooting and he like turned the gun sideways and there was iron sights running along the side of the gun. Now that was interesting. So I'm guessing that's to compete with Call of Duty's, what is it, the hybrid sight, I guess it would be called. I don't know. Pretty cool. And also in another scene there was they were looking up at the sky, and I just noticed, holy crap, is there a crap ton of birds flying around. I mean, I never seen that in a video game yet, so that's pretty impressive. Also, I've seen that they had some kind of squad control. The only thing that I seen was like suppressing, and then the guy goes in flanks. Now, if that's the only one, that's gonna be lame. I think they could implement something like what SOCOM 4 had, where you could like move your squad in position. That would work very well for Battlefield 3, I believe. It wouldn't work for SOCOM, but that's a different story. Also, the gun and vehicle sounds, they almost sound the same as what they do in Battlefield 3, but it is early development, or not early development, but it's still in development, so they could be changing those up. But an M4A1 is going to sound like an M4A1 no matter what game it is in. And also, the knife animation is back. So we're going to have that kind of knifing and no freaking one swipe crap like in COD, which is great. I hate that running around, nope, I knifed you, oh, you're dead instantly, except that's a flesh wound. I don't know how that killed me. Whatever. And another thing too is they had a grenade launcher. I forgot what it's called, the one with the rotating drum, and it's got like 6 shots or whatever. That thing was shooting, and them freaking explosions out coming off that thing were just killer. Absolutely killer. Just, oh, I never seen that in a game before. It's just, wow. And then there was one scene where they were running away from this helicopter. They were jumping over crap, just like you've seen it in games before. I've seen it in LA Noire. I've seen it in Uncharted. You're running and the ground falls below you. And anyways, they get to the top of the building, and the building is like collapsing. And then there's this helicopter scene in front of them, and the helicopter's like almost going down, and they're running up top, and the building implodes. The whole building. That must be something to showcase the new Frostbite 3 engine, which it must mean like you could freaking destroy skyscrapers in the game. Oh my god, would that be cool? I think it'd be cool if they had like a, what is it, high rise? Or whatever. It was in close quarters. That really, you're on top of skyscraper. I'm not really sure what it's called. I want to say high rise for some reason. I think that's Call of Duty. I'm not sure. At the end of the game, that thing implodes or something. That'd be freaking killer. But I guess the physics would be there. But I don't know. I don't know how powerful these gaming engines are for the next system. And I'll just tell you now, if that's how they are now for the PlayStation 4, imagine towards the end of the PlayStation 4 how nice they would be. I mean, look at old games like that first launch of the PS3. They weren't that graphically great. But I mean, look at that compared to Battlefield 3 on the PlayStation 3. That looks pretty dang good for me. But I mean, it's still limited, yes, but it grew. Now, towards the end of the PlayStation 4 cycle, I think it'd be freaking just almost realistic looking. I think they're going to unlock the more potential and everything out of it. And after they get back on topic now, after they imploded the building, one guy actually got trapped underneath a rock, and they had to do something kind of gruesome, which is cut off his leg. It's like, ugh, no, thank you. It's just, ugh, that's terrible. But I guess that crap does happen. You do see amputees and whatnot, so that's pretty cool, I guess. And then towards the end there, you know, you're driving away from this helicopter that attacked you, that was on the roof, when you were on the roof. And it looks good. It looks like the frames per second's there, but then again, I don't know if this is like pre-rendered or if it's actual gameplay. I'm not really sure. I'm guessing it's actual gameplay, so maybe it'll run in 60 frames per second. Who knows? That'd be pretty cool on console. And then after all this crap happens, it goes back to the car scene again, where they actually shoot out the window and they're coming up, and then it cuts to the ending scene and it says it's coming out in fall of 2013. So that's right before the holiday season practically. And that's pretty much the whole 17 minutes packed down into, I don't know, 6 minutes or so. And if you enjoyed that, be sure to subscribe for more information on Battlefield 3, or Battlefield 4, my bad. And we'll see you next time. See ya.